Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Minecraft Adventures episode. My name is Brandon B. Rich, and today we are going to discover a jungle biome for the first time on this world. I'm on creative mode on this world. I'm just messing around. I thought I'd make this as intro instead of the usual, just to mix things up a little bit. Just me falling down from one of the highest heights into a gorgeous looking world. But yeah, that's scaffolding you can see there with a slime block. That's how I'm bouncing, and of course I'm wearing a turtle head because why not? Anyways, so in this episode we're going to discover a jungle for the first time, and let me tell you, the nearest jungle that I could find was 20,000 blocks away. This is me inserting all my iron that I got from digging that hole and also from strip mining. As you can see, I have too much to be able to fit in all my furnaces. Not trying to brag or anything, but it's quite a bit. So pretty proud of that. Just wanted to show you guys. Anyways, not that you care. There's a bunch of lappies too. We'll be enchanting for days. But yeah, so that's just me showing my resources. Anyways, so I didn't really travel very smart. In this episode, I just went by foot. Reason being, I actually found this jungle world by luck. You know that thing that I do at the end? So basically, oh, by the way, a mushroom island with mushrooms. This is the first time I've ever found these guys in literally since I was like maybe 17 or 18. This is the first time I found these guys naturally without using the spawn egg in creative mode. I've never found these guys in survival before, so I wanted to show you guys because this is a really unique experience and the water looks really cool in the area, so I thought that was neat. But yeah, anyways, I was in creative mode on this seed on a different world, but same seed, to go and find a jungle biome, and it literally took me 3 hours of flying around the world, but I finally found a jungle biome after hours. And just a tip, if you are traveling on creative or even in survival, if you drink a speed 2 potion, you travel even faster while flying. And so if you thought that sprint flying was the fastest way to travel, go ahead and add speed 2 to your arsenal, and then you will travel even faster. The only problem is the blocks have a hard time loading in. And I will say, my second time traveling to the jungle, I don't have it on camera, but I used elytra wings to get there with fireworks, and if you use fireworks, you can fly basically infinitely. As you're going down, you throw a firework down, then it'll shoot you up about 70 blocks, but I died because the blocks wouldn't load in, and then I basically ran into an invisible wall, took some damage, and then fell to the ground and died, and I lost the elytra wings, which, by the way, had Unbreaking 1 and Mending 1. Or sorry, Unbreaking 3 and Unmending 1, which is amazing and very rare to get, because the only way to enchant elytra wings is to use enchanting books, and it's rare that enchanting books have both Mending 1 and Unbreaking 3, and so in order to get both enchantments, you have to combine an elytra wing that has Unbreaking 3 with an elytra wing that has Mending 1. So it's a really difficult process to find 2 elytra wings, let alone those freaking books. Anyways, long story short, I never found those. It was pretty devastating, but yeah, I recommend traveling by elytra wings if you have the means, but otherwise, boat and walking is just fine. But basically, I wrote down the coordinates for this place, and my sister and I traveled there together. She's not on split screen right now for some odd reason, but it's whatever. But yeah, this is me traveling to the jungle. I tried to record a step-by-step process of me getting there, as you can see here, but of course I jumped the gun, forgot to record the last 13,000 blocks or so. Yeah, you'll see. The jungle's really nice. It's not a bamboo forest or anything. We will see pandas, parrots, and the ocelots. This is a really cool ravine I found about 2,000 blocks past where we just were. As you can see in the top left, I'm at 8,000 and my home blocks are about 200. So we're already over 8,000 blocks away from home, and that's just on one axis. On the other axis, we're about 1,500 away from home. So just insane. The amount of biomes and the amount of things you'll discover on your journey. So I definitely recommend bringing a shulker box or 2 and bring an end chest, because if you or at least build an ender portal where you're going, because the ender portal is 8 times smaller than the overworld. So 8,000 blocks in the overworld is only 800 in the nether. So basically I built an ender portal in the jungle so that I could get back to my area way faster, because it was that or I just collect a bunch of stuff and then die. But yeah, as you can see, I slept in a bed in case I die. I don't spawn back at home 20,000 blocks away, because I'm not kidding, it took me an hour and 30 minutes to get here walking from my place. Real time, by the way. Real lifetime. But yeah, I never had cocoa beans. I never had watermelon until this point, and had never seen parrots or ocelots until this point. So this is a really exciting time for me. And I don't know, I just really like jungle biomes. They're really exotic and unique compared to most other biomes, and I feel like they serve a greater purpose than most of them. But yeah, I just was really excited when I found it. Plus, there's a couple achievements I have to get, like building scaffolding and building it to the world limit. That's one of the achievements, and you need bamboo to do that, and I didn't know where else to get bamboo. So here I am. There are strands of bamboo, and as long as you have at least one bamboo, it's one of the fastest growing plants in the game. So I brought an end chest with me, and then I put the bamboo in it so that whenever I go back home, I can just plant it at my place. As you can see, there's an abandoned village here, which is really cool. I wasn't able to find a jungle temple, unfortunately, but I thought it was really cool that I was able to find a jungle village, which was abandoned, and I thought that was neat. And also a panda, because I find pandas to be quite rare, about as rare as a polar bear. Unfortunately, pandas and polar bears don't really do much, but they are really cute and fun to look at, I guess, and to have around, so that's something. Cats are nice because they keep creepers away, and then watermelon, I don't really know what purpose they serve either. They're just another food to have, and I think glistening watermelons, you can create regeneration potions with those, so keep that in mind if you like regeneration potions. Here's the first pin I've ever found on survival, everyone. Say hello. But yeah, so this is just a really neat experience to be able to find this finally, and even though, yes, I did have to go into creative on a different world on the same seed to find it, I still felt accomplished because it took hours of flying in real time to find it. So it's just like striking gold for the first time. It just feels outstanding. And then traveling here, you know, make sure you write the coordinates down, because if you don't have the coordinates, then you're never going to find it, especially 20,000 blocks away. I think the only other time I've traveled this far in any world was when I had to find a woodland mansion that was about 30,000 blocks away, and that was on a different world, which I will show you guys eventually in one of these episodes. But for now, I'm going to stick with this world, and then when I run out of content, which will actually be soon because the file is corrupt, I will show you guys my other worlds that I've done throughout the years and just give you a brief history if you'd like. But yeah, this is just me collecting a whole bunch of stuff, and I like cats. Like I'd say I'm a cat person. I definitely like dogs too, but ocelots and cats in this game are cute. The only thing I don't like about the cats in this game is they meow way too much. And really cool thing about the 1.14 update is cats now give you string when you kill them. So whenever I go to villages and there's no iron golem around, I like to kill the cats and get the string because I can't tame them. But yeah, I would recommend doing Elytra Wings and traveling that way. It's way faster. It'll take about 5 to 10 minutes real time instead of an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on your terrain. But yeah, this is my end chest that I have put down here, and here I am putting a bunch of this stuff, including the bamboo, which will help greatly. And now I'm going to try and tame a cat. However, when I tame the cat, I notice that it doesn't change into a different color. It just sits there and has hearts on it. So I don't know how to tame cats yet. They used to just feed them a fish, and after a certain amount of fish, they'd love you. But look, I gave that little bastard like 20 fish, and he wasn't taking any of it. I think I gave him 17 just now, and you know he'll follow me, but nothing happens. So here's my portal, and I'm going into it for the first time now. And look at the top left. It was at 21,000, now it's at 2,624. So many less blocks to travel, and if you build bridges and whatnot that go to your home portal, then you can get to places way quicker. But I'm sure everyone knows that by now, but I had just discovered this tactic like a month ago, so I was pretty stoked about it. It's only been a couple months now since I've known about this tactic, but still pretty exciting nonetheless once you discover that. It really goes a long way in an infinite world, and it saves you so much time and stress to do this. The process of building the bridge in the Nether is tedious because of all the monsters and because of how dangerous it is, and if you fall in the lava, it's over. And yeah, there's just a whole bunch of hazards here, but it's totally worth it in the long run. It saves you a lot of time. This is my area at night. Almost everything up to date. You can see both of my houses. I'll get to my second house in another video, but for now, this is the area. As you can see, I built my house before I even put the water down, like in my whole video. So some things are a little bit out of sync in terms of chronological order, but yeah. I put water down at the bottom here so that I don't die. And there we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and do it again for you ladies and gentlemen, just because it's so fun to watch and fall down without dying. It's neat. You just need to put 3 blocks of water and then a door at the bottom, see, so the water doesn't fall through. Super easy. Anyways, guys, that'll wrap up this episode. A little shorter, a little less action-packed, I guess you could say. It was just us discovering a jungle, but it was significant enough that I thought I'd record it and show you guys, because it really did feel special the first time I found it, and I can't wait to discover more biomes down the road, but the jungle was the one I wanted the most. I think it'd be cool to make tree houses down the road. But anyways, this is just me flying in the end. Instead of doing just a picture, I thought I'd show you guys a little bit of action. In the next episode, we are going to actually fight the Wither. So I hope to see you guys, and I hope you have a great day.